Mr. Sir Sports. We recently hit 1,000 subscribers, so thank all you guys for that. If you want to join the family and be entered to win a MacBook Pro and experience all the NFL news that's important that you need to know, hit the subscribe button and hit the notification bell so you're notified when our videos go live. When we hit 10,000 subscribers, we're giving away a MacBook Pro, like I mentioned. So don't forget to hit the subscribe button, hit the notification bell so you don't miss a video. Thank you guys.
The Jacksonville Jaguars defeated the Houston Texans today, 24-21. I think it was the first time in a long time that the Jaguars ended up on top in this situation. So what are your thoughts on Trevor Lawrence getting the victory and obviously slowing down the surging Houston Texans, who, if they would have won this game, I think would have tied the Jaguars in the standings in that division. But now the Jaguars are 2 games up. So do you think they win the division, or do you think the Texans come climbing back?
Yeah, I think the Jags, I think this puts them ahead. I think they're going to end up winning the division, but I think it's going to be a very close battle all the way through. Calvin Ridley obviously played well. Calvin Ridley had the touchdown that put him ahead. But we got to talk about the end of the game. I mean, so the Texans don't have Fairbairn. He's hurt. They don't have their kicker. So I forget the guy's name who was kicking the field goal. Just a classic, just doink on the upright, on the crossbar. Just kicked it. It had enough leg. Thought it had enough leg. Doinked it off the crossbar and basically went parallel to the playing surface. And that's how they lost. I mean, kind of a bummer way for them to lose. I mean, C.J. Stroud once again had a really good game, 304 yards, 2 touchdowns, no picks. So we know he's balling. Nico Collins, Tank Dell, those guys at receiver are playing well. Tank Dell is one of the unsung heroes on the team. But once again, I think if they had their kicker, that I think Fairbairn makes that kick, and then you never know. We're playing in overtime, and who knows what happens in the OT rules. But yeah, just a crazy way to end the game, and the Jags really dodged a bullet on that one. So knowing all that, do you think the Jags, who I think as of right now are in a tie for first place in the AFC, a bunch of teams are at, I think, like 8-3. Where do you think that puts them in the mix?
Honestly, I think the Jaguars probably end up as the 3rd or 4th seed when it comes to the standings. I think the Chiefs and the Ravens probably end up being the 2 best, if I had to guess. And then 3, 4, I think you can just flip a coin. But I think the Jaguars, who knows, they could go on a run, but I just don't see them being better than the Chiefs or the Ravens. I think those 2 teams end up being a little bit better. Even the Browns, teams like that, could end up going on a search at the end of the year. We still have a lot of football left, so I think there's a lot still to be determined. But I think the Jaguars are a really good team, and they'll be there at the end. They have a good quarterback and good weapons. It's just we'll find out when playoff time comes around if Trevor Lawrence is clutch.